Good afternoon, Bluebirds. I'm Anna Lucy with Nathan delivering your announcements.
Today is the last day for the book fair. If you would like to purchase anything, please stop by before 2:45 p.m. today. The book fair will not be open after school.
Remember, FCCLA students are selling Udabands as a service project to help children in Africa receive an education. Udabands are $7 a piece. They will be on sale before school from 7:30 a.m. to 7:55 a.m. in the main lobby of the middle school through next Friday. If you didn't get one today, you can get one Monday morning. Remember, they are $7.
A week ago today, we had a pep rally to roll out the middle school's plan for an ozone section. Here's a quick recap. The kids learn the cheers that we will use for the various sport teams at their events.
Bluebirds, get on your feet! Yellow birds and follow our lead! Yell blue and white! Blue and white!
Our two student announcers, Trayvon and Anna Lucy, recognize the fall and winter sports and the people who are participating in them. During the pep rally, we had everyone who is participating in these sports stand up to get recognized.
We also had a visit from the mascot, who liked to dance around with the cheer team and build up the hype.
To get people excited during the pep rally, students also went around throwing shirts into the crowd and helping to build the hype.
We went around the school asking people what they thought of the Ozone Pep Rally. How do you feel about the Ozone?
The Ozone, I love it. It brings a lot of energy to basketball games, other sporting events, and it really gets the people involved.
I think it's going to be fun. I think it'll be really fun, especially at the basketball games.
Students seem to really enjoy the pep rally, and they also learned the cheers to help root for Highlands in their games. We hope to see you at the sporting events, cheering on your fellow Bluebirds.
Try to make a point to attend the Ozone Games. This idea could be great for our school spirit.
Today in history, remember the attack on Pearl Harbor. This attack occurred 77 years ago on December 7, 1941. This surprise attack on Pearl Harbor was a significant event because it catapulted the United States into the World War II. Here's a look back on that day.
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked.
This happened at a place known as Pearl Harbor. This is a town in Hawaii located near the center of the Pacific Ocean. This town was a home of many naval facilities and warships. The American military leaders didn't think that the naval base would be attacked, so it was relatively undefended. This gave the Japanese an easy target to hit.
On December 7, 1941, hundreds of Japanese fighter planes descended onto the base. They managed to destroy 20 American naval vessels, including 8 battleships and over 300 planes.
At about 8 a.m., the Japanese planes filled the sky. Bombs and bullets rained down onto the American vessels and planes below. The sky was filled with chaos and destruction. Many famous ships were destroyed in the surprise attack, including the USS Arizona, which had been hit by an 1,800-pound bomb. She exploded and sank with more than 1,000 men on board. The next ship hit was the USS Oklahoma. She was carrying 400 men on board when she got hit by a torpedo and lost her balance, rolled on her side, and sank.
Less than 2 hours later, every battleship, the U.S. Oklahoma, USS Arizona, USS California, USS West Virginia, USS Utah, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Nevada had taken significant damage.
In all, the Japanese attack had crippled or destroyed 20 naval vessels and more than 300 planes. 2,403 sailors, soldiers, and civilians had been killed, and about 1,000 were wounded.
This attack was what launched America into World War II. They joined forces with Great Britain, France, the Soviet Union, and China to fight against Germany, Italy, and Japan.
Every year on December 7th, thousands of people go to the Pearl Harbor Memorials. Some of the biggest memorials there are the USS Arizona Memorial, the USS Utah Memorial, and the Pacific Aviation Memorial. These places are there to symbolize the people that lost their lives in this fatal event. As we approach this day in Kentucky, far away from this old battlefield, let us remember the people that lost their lives in this attack.
Take a moment today to remember the sacrifice so many veterans made on behalf to protect our freedoms.
For lunch today, we will be having hot ham and cheese on a pretzel bun and potato chips, as well as steamed vegetables. The alternate is hot dogs. For lunch on Monday, we will be having Salisbury steak, mashed potatoes and gravy, and steamed corn. The alternate will be chicken nuggets. Remember, you can always fix yourself a salad or add fresh fruit to your lunch.
Before we go to our quote of the day, here is some 10-second trivia for you.
How many lights did Griswold use on his house in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? A, 30,000, B, 15,000, C, 25,000, or D, 20,000? With 250 strands of lights and 100 bulbs per strand, the answer is C, 25,000 imported Italian lights.
And now for today's quote of the day. Today's quote is, "Great things are not accomplished by those who yield to trends and facts and popular opinion."
Have a great rest of your weekend, Bluebirds.